Have you ever heard of tinola? Ever wondered how many delicious varieties of this dish exist? In the vast world of culinary delights, there's a traditional Filipino dish that stands out. It's called tinola, a comforting and hearty stew that has warmed the hearts and bellies of Filipinos for centuries. Its simplicity belies the depth of flavor that every spoonful brings, making it a staple in every Filipino home. Now you might be thinking, tinola, just one dish, how many variations can there be? Well, my friends, prepare to have your minds blown. Because as with any beloved dish, there are as many variations of tinola as there are stars in the sky. Each region, each household, each chef puts their own spin on this classic recipe, creating a multitude of mouth-watering versions. Stay tuned as we explore the top 10 varieties of tinola that you absolutely must try. So are you ready to embark on this gastronomical journey? Before we delve into the varieties, have you ever wondered about the history of tinola? This classic Filipino dish has been warming hearts and bellies for centuries. Tinola's roots trace back to the indigenous cultures of the Philippines, where it was crafted from the simplest of ingredients available: chicken, green papaya, and chili leaves simmered in a flavorful broth. But tinola isn't just a dish, it's a reflection of Filipino culture and community. It's a symbol of home, comfort, and familial bonds, often served as the centerpiece in family gatherings and festive occasions. Over the years, tinola has evolved, embracing the diversity of Filipino cuisine. Different regions have added their unique twist, incorporating local ingredients and preferences. From the traditional chicken tinola to the seafood-based Tinola Isda, this dish continues to evolve, embodying the rich tapestry of Filipino culinary traditions. Now that we know the rich history of tinola, let's explore its mouth-watering varieties. Ready to discover the top 10 varieties of tinola that will tantalize your taste buds? Let's dive in. At number 10, we have the traditional chicken tinola. This is the classic comfort food version that is loved by many, with tender chicken, green papaya, and chili leaves simmered in a ginger broth. Next up, at number 9, is the tinolang manok with malunggay. This twist on the traditional recipe uses malunggay, a superfood known for its high nutrient content, instead of the usual chili leaves. At number 8, we find the tinolang bangus. This variety swaps in milkfish for chicken, adding a unique seafood flavor to the mix. Number 7 brings us the tinolang tahong, a mussel-based version that's a seafood lover's delight. It's a light and refreshing alternative to the meat-based versions. For number 6, we have the tinolang hipon, a shrimp-based tinola. The shrimps add a deliciously salty and slightly sweet flavor that pairs well with the ginger and green papaya. Next, at number 5, is the tinolang baboy, which uses pork instead of chicken. The fatty, savory pork adds a whole new depth of flavor to the dish. At number 4, we find the tinolang manok with upo. This version adds bottle gourd, a vegetable that imparts a mild, sweet flavor and a delightful crunch. Number 3 is the tinolang manok with sayote. Here, chayote replaces green papaya, adding a subtly different flavor and texture to the dish. Coming in at number 2 is the tinolang isda with kamiyas. This fish-based tinola uses kamiyas, a sour fruit, to add a tangy twist to the dish. And finally, at number 1, our top pick is the Tinola Isda. This fish-based version is light yet flavorful, with the fish and ginger broth creating a harmonious symphony of flavors. Among these amazing varieties, our top pick is the Tinola Isda. Want to know how to prepare it? Get your pots and pans ready as we dive into the recipe of our number 1 pick, Tinola Isda. This traditional Filipino dish is a light, clear soup with chunks of fish and vegetables, infused with the flavors of ginger and lemongrass. First off, gather your ingredients. You'll need 1 large fish, preferably tilapia or mackerel, cleaned and sliced. For the veggies, prepare 2 cups of chopped chayote and 1 cup of malunggay leaves or spinach as a substitute. You will also need 1 large onion, chopped 5 cloves of garlic, minced, and a thumb-sized piece of ginger sliced thinly. Next, we move on to the herbs and spices. You'll need 2 stalks of lemongrass tied into a knot and 2 green chili peppers. For the seasoning, prepare fish sauce and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Now let's start cooking. Heat up a pot and add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Sauté the onion, garlic, and ginger until they're aromatic and the onions are translucent. Then add the lemongrass and chili peppers, stirring for a minute to release their flavors. Next, add the fish slices. Sauté them gently until they change color. Pour in 6 cups of water and bring it to a boil. Once it boils, lower the heat and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. This process extracts the flavors from the fish and spices, creating a rich broth. After 20 minutes, add the coyote. Continue to simmer for another 10 minutes or until the coyote is tender. Then season the soup with fish sauce and black pepper according to your taste. Finally, add the malunggay leaves or spinach. Let it simmer for another 2 minutes, just enough to wilt the leaves but still retain their vibrant green color. Voila! That's how you create a delightful Tinola Isda. But what should you serve it with? To complement your tinola, here are the top 10 side dishes that will complete your meal. First on our list is the quintessential steamed rice. Its mild and slightly sweet flavor serves as a wonderful canvas for the rich, savory flavors of tinola. Next up is the classic garlic fried rice. The crisp roasted garlic mixed into perfectly cooked rice adds an aromatic punch that pairs well with the tinola's flavorful broth. Then, we have the adobo sagata. This dish, characterized by its tangy and coconutty taste, adds a layer of complexity to the meal. Fourth on our list is the delightful pinakbet. Its medley of vegetables, flavored with shrimp paste, complements the simplicity of the tinola. Our fifth suggestion is the ensaladang manga. This green mango salad with its tart and zesty notes is a refreshing contrast to the warm, comforting tinola. Moving on, we have the grilled eggplant salad. Its smoky flavor and creamy texture work in harmony with the tinola's brothy goodness. Seventh on the list is the achara. This pickled green papaya salad, with its sweet and tangy taste, provides a nice crunch and a burst of flavor that elevates the tinola experience. Next, we have the salted duck egg salad. Its salty, creamy notes are a great way to enhance the tinola's umami flavors. Our ninth suggestion is the delicious lechon kawali. The crispy pork belly's rich, savory flavors add an indulgent touch to the tinola meal. And finally, we have the bagoong rice. This shrimp paste-flavored rice brings a salty umami kick that rounds off the tinola beautifully. Among these fantastic side dishes, our favorite is the garlic fried rice. Curious to learn how to prepare it? Let's spice up your meal with our favorite side dish, garlic fried rice. Start off by heating 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan over medium heat. Once hot, add in 4 cloves of garlic, finely chopped, and sauté until they turn golden brown. Be careful not to burn them, as it can make your dish bitter. Next, add in 4 cups of day-old rice. It's important to use day-old rice because it has less moisture and it gives your fried rice that perfect texture. Break up any clumps and stir the rice so that every grain gets coated with that beautiful garlic-infused oil. Now, season with a bit of salt and pepper to taste, and continue to stir until everything is well mixed. Once done, turn off the heat, and your garlic fried rice is ready to serve. And there you have it, a perfect companion for your Tinola Isda. Intrigued by the many varieties of tinola and its perfect pairings? We've certainly covered a lot in this video. We journeyed through the rich history of tinola, revealing the origins of this beloved dish. We then explored the top 10 variations of tinola, each unique in its own way, with the Tinola Isda emerging as a standout. Our detailed walkthrough of the Tinola Isda recipe showed you how to recreate this savory dish in your own kitchen. We didn't stop there though. We also revealed our top 10 side dishes that complement tinola perfectly. And to top it all off, we shared a detailed recipe for garlic fried rice, a side dish that takes tinola to another level. Remember, the joy of cooking is in the journey, and each recipe is a new adventure waiting to be embarked upon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mouthwatering recipes. Until next time, happy cooking!